Okay, we got a little bit of a problem. The problem deals with you. And there's a part that I want to include, although I want to do it very carefully. Um, uh, I don't know how to say it. I don't. There's a reason that I rail against Marcia Skinner like I do. Um, Now I don't remember. I don't know if you remember during that time, but you had come out, I guess, for whatever reason. I don't. It must have been in August or whatever when you came out to see the family, and you came up to see me. I don't remember if you remember being at the house with her. She was out on the kitchen table, and you walked in. Um, I don't know if you remember that, but apparently after that day, the Hobbit claimed that quote unquote I changed, and it was because of you. Well, Marcia is her aunt, and when she apparently told Marcia that you had showed up, I don't know what happened. All I know is that I got an email from my Aunt Linda. Okay, that's Dale T's sister. Asking, and this is where it's gonna get complicated. Because I don't plan on using a certain term. She emailed me and wanted to know why you did what you did to Renee. As par what Marcia was saying. And I won't even, mention like that. I cut completely out. I wasn't going to use that particular term, but Marcia was saying bullshit, and then Hobbit started saying bullshit, and I had to send off an email to my Aunt Linda explaining what was going on. Now, I don't know if she believed me or not, but basically, here's what the thing is. I want to trash the Skinners. I want to trash Marcia. And what I'm thinking about doing, changing the name slightly. I want to call her Martha Skintard, and I want to like rip the entire family a new one. Um, I'm just gonna because I want it to be made known. I want it to be made known the whole thing about her and the, you should have dated as many boys as you can, blah blah blah, and it just that irritates me on so many fucking levels. A, the fact that she did that to her own kid. Now I don't give a fuck what the two of you did during the O.J. Simpson trial. I don't give a fuck about none of that or other. I don't even give a fuck. Don't even care. But when you're going to turn a deranged bitch onto me, not you, I mean her, by saying this stuff, in other words, that I have this friend who's questionable. And I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? We're talking not even a 3 minute interaction with the bitch. Now all of a sudden they're saying, you know, and that I changed and that I came against her after you showed up. That basically you contaminated me and made me this horrible person, which is nothing but a fucking lie because she was treating me like shit before that. And the whole point of the chapter is I want to just kind of lay out all the things that she did, the lies and the bullshit, and like I don't know how like I don't know how far you want to get into it as far as um what the hell was that? Jesus. Was that snow falling off the roof or did somebody Jesus. Whatever. Like I don't know how much you want to get into it personally. like mentioned and stuff. Now, obviously, I'm not going to use certain terms and certain, kicking on the tires and shit. But in other words, I want to be very discreet about what she was claiming. I don't, whatever. Um, but the fact she was doing that at all, that she was, because apparently, I guess she was spreading that rumor around. She was spreading that rumor around like nobody's business, which seems very odd to me, considering she comments on your Facebook all the time. Dude, their whole fucking family's insane. She accused you of that. The fucking Hobbit accused me of making death threats, and then 2.5 months later, they give me a table and chair set for Christmas after I quote unquote threatened their lives. Are you fucking dude? The Skinners are fucked in the head. I am sorry, and I want to lambaste them motherfuckers in print. Okay, it's just that simple. Okay, it's just that simple. That irritates me. That is why oh my god, whenever you like post stuff that she says, that is why I get so fucking pissed off and I say horrible things against her. This is exactly why. I've never told you this. You're learning something new for the first time. I assume, unless you knew about it randomly, which I don't know how you would have. I don't think you knew that. She was telling my father's family, supposedly, that you did these things and that you turned me against her. That's what she was saying. And like I said, I had to fire off a fucking email and explain that ain't how it was on any level. And okay. Now, first off, I'm gonna tell you right now, if anything negative did happen to Renee, I know who did it. I can tell you right now. It was that B-Craft motherfucker, that piece of shit, that herpy fucking laden piece of shit, AIDS infested fucker. I guarantee you, if anybody did anything questionable, because again, you gotta understand, and I'm not making this up. I'm not trying to like victim shame or woman shame or any of this bullshit. But this concept of date as many boys as you can, honest to God, she had 5 boyfriends in 5 days of a school day. And I know this because she would wait for Bosie's bus outside the cafeteria. And I saw her holding hands with 5 different guys, 5 different days. No joke. And that was just for a week. That was, honest to God, I counted at least 18 different people she was hanging out with within a month. That's not an exaggeration. That's not a joke. I don't know whatever. Whatever. Now, the issue, this was common knowledge, okay? It is what it is. I don't want to be mean to her personally. I don't. But it was common knowledge that certain people that she dated would literally mark on their calendars when she had her period so they knew when to, fuck her. I don't understand why you would do that to your daughter. Why you would tell your daughter that's okay to do. I don't get that. I think that makes her a complete scumbag. I think the whole family's scumbag. Her brothers I don't really know, so I don't want to label them. As far as Marcia goes, she is a complete scumbag. And Renee I don't think knew any better. I mean, she's a scumbag by default. Okay, that's why that's why I make fun of like, oh, you could be, hanging out with her, you and Dale T, both your ball sacks in their women's purse. That's why I keep talking about that, because of this particular topic. And I do want to talk about it. I just want to be, obviously I know professional reasons, you don't want to have certain terms thrown out there, kicking tires and shit. Okay, I understand that. So I don't know, man. It just irritates me. Just fucking irritates me. And like I said, I'm talking mainly just for myself. Just the whole, what happened to me out of this whole situation. And that didn't even include what they did to you. Okay. That irritates me. That just throws me up the fucking river with a fucking dick up my ass. The fucking lies and bullshit. And this is coming from a fucking woman who was fornicating with my father while she was still married legally. Okay, fuck you, you hypocritical bitch. You fucking hypocritical bitch. They were shacking the fuck up, banging each other's boots while she was still legally fucking married. That is just fucked up. That's why I refer to it as my father's fornicating destroyed us all. The day my father's fornication destroyed us all. Oh my god, that irritates me. It's like, I don't give a fuck what the two of you did. I don't give a fuck what the two of you did. And Marsha's out there saying stupid shit. No, I don't know what the fuck you two did. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But either way, the idea she's out there telling the Hobbit, and then Hobbit's then in turn, because what the Hobbit was trying to do was turn people against me. Because this was right around the time she started to turn on me. This is after Gene left, the whole nine. And what happened, because you understand, the family, the actual family, most of Dale T's side, basically you had Graham, Gene, and cousin Renee, which were on my side, which I jokingly referred to as Team Peter. And then the rest who were kind of either neutral or didn't give a fuck. Or they were on their side. Dale T and the Hobbit side. Which my Aunt Linda was on Dale T and the Hobbit side. So the Hobbit was running around telling lies about me, and then telling lies about you and me, to get my aunt to dislike me. That's kind of that's the type of fucking person we're dealing with. That's the type of psychotic fucking bullshit that we're dealing with. Now, am I the nicest person? No, I never claimed to be. I told that bitch from fucking go that you come around me, you're not gonna like what you find. And what'd she do? She came around, she came snooting around, and she got her ass bit. And the fucking fact that she's gonna tell lies about me, I don't even give a fuck what she said about you. Now, don't misunderstand me when I say that. I am so upset right now at just what she said to me. Didn't even include what she said about you. Okay? Like, I am at the top level of anger right now. And then what she said about you just, like, puts me over the fucking edge to the point, oh my Christ. And like I said, that's why I get so fucking pissed off when Marsha posts all this fucking Republican bullshit and all that. Oh my god, that's so fucking silly. Not to be confused with liberal bullshit either, make no mistake. Not to be confused with any of that. But when she goes on this high and mighty Christian ideal bullshit, while she's telling her daughter to fuck everybody in town, the fucking hypocrisy of that fucking clan. The Skinner Settlement Road. How the fuck do you win a settlement of a road and then have all your fucking family and kith and kin live up on there? What kind of fucked up people are we talking about here? They're not the goddamn Jews. This isn't Israel. Okay, that's how Israel started. You had a bunch of rich Jews who bought up a bunch of land. Next thing you know, they're occupying everybody. What, the fucking Skinner's gonna take over Camden now? You fucking scumbags? Oh my god. Now, again, I don't know. So, again, I want to talk about it, because it just, it irritates me. Irritates me. I didn't do it. God damn it. For once in my fucking pathetic ass bullshit life, yeah, okay, I'm a little rougher on the fucking edges with her. I admit that. We had a couple disagreements, but it was not anything that would have amounted to that. You were literally the reason I got evicted from the house. It's basically what it comes down to. And of course, then she was fucking with me, and I pushed back. Okay, no, seriously, you showing up, your visit was the catalyst that threw all this into motion. I want you to know that. I'm not making that up, dude. That is true. That is where it started. That was the moment. Technically, that's the moment she gives. Now, I know for a fact she was treating me like shit before that. There was two single solitary moments when I told her to kiss my ass jokingly, and she didn't take it as a joke, and then when you arrived. And then everything spiraled out of control. But again, the idea she was running off telling my Aunt Linda about anything about you. Oh my god. Bitch needs to be exposed. That's why I'm writing the book, and I admit it's not the most godly reason to write it. Well, that and I want to document it, and that I want to remember it, and it's part of my history, and I want to preserve it, okay? And I want to tell the full fucking story of my pathetic ass bullshit life. That's part of the reason. So there is some noble, legitimate reason why I'm writing it, but in the back of my mind, part of me is like, I want to expose this bitch. I just, just the gall and audacity of these two women. I mean, I can understand. Okay, Marcia doesn't care for you. Fine, fine. You know, whatever. Whatever. Maybe things were taken out of hand, or maybe things were misconstrued. I don't give a fuck about any of that. But the fact that she was gonna take that, feed the Hobbit head with a bunch of bullshit, which then in turn got her to feed my aunt's head with a bunch of bullshit. I haven't talked to my aunt since then. I haven't talked to her in 10 years. You know? I don't know, man. Fucking irritates me. It's just, you don't understand how much it burns me the fuck up. I mean, to the point my asshole's puckered right now. I haven't unclenched my ass cheeks in about 15 minutes. Okay? I can't. Again, like every time you post something that Marcia says, it's like, oh, you stupid. Oh my god. I don't want to hate Marcia. I don't want to hate her, but I look at her, I just think a complete fucking imbecilic moron. That's what I think. I can't help but think that. I can't help but dislike her. I know that is ungodly. I know that is not right. I can't help myself. I can't help it. Part of me doesn't want to help it. I'm not going to lie. Part of me does not want to help it. But there's another part of me that actually acknowledges the fact that I am wrong for doing so. Or not doing so, however you want to word it. I don't know, man. What kind of person does that stuff? Who does that? I mean, I don't know, man. And then, oh my god. Like all the times the Hobbit would run off to the telephone and wham, cry to her mother and gossip and bullshit. It's like, what a sick fucking woman, though. I mean, honest to God, I don't want to hate her either. She's another one. I don't want to hate her. But I've got some pent-up anger toward that group, that family, and I don't want to have it. And part of me writing about this shit is exercising that shit. So I don't know how much I want to write about this particular topic regarding you, because obviously, I understand, but I don't know. Or maybe I won't even... No, actually, no, I think I won't even mention you. I'll just be able to say one of my friends or something was accused of something or something. And what? I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But it needs to be fucking told. It needs to be fucking told. It irritates me. God. And then Dale T was sitting there. Oh, he must have done it. He must have done it. Marcia said he did it. He must have done it. Which, I mean, seriously, if he suspected you of doing anything remotely close to that, he certainly didn't have the manhood to punch you in the face. Okay, so obviously he didn't believe it. I don't know, man. I just, and again, then Dale T's just sitting there like, oh, fucking. And I don't want to hate him either. I don't. He's supposedly my kith and kin. I don't want to hate him, but I can't help how I fucking feel. I'm sorry, I just can't. If I got to give an account to God of why I hate these people, God should be giving an account to me of why He let them be assholes. Now I am an asshole. I warned them. I am an asshole. Do not come near me. I told them that word for word. I I may have to go back and try to find an email that I sent to her because oh shit, you know what? I can go back and look at some emails like 20 years ago, 15 years ago, but whatever. I told her, I told her, I told her, I said, I am not a pleasant person. I will try to be nice, but if you know, I just, and she's like, oh no, it's okay, blah, blah, blah. And she started giving me food and sending me food and like, oh, blah, here's some food. And it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. And then once Jean left, it was like she literally turned her sights on me. She killed Ollie, then she sent out Jean, and then she set her sights on me, and that's just how it was. And then she used you as a fucking catalyst of why it was okay for her to treat me like shit. And my father's like, DLT has no fucking backbone, dude. He has no fucking spine whatsoever. You wonder why my mother and he ended up with my mother. He needs somebody to literally put the little hook in his nose and drag him around like a fucking retard. I don't know, man. I'm really upset with this. Like, really fucking upset with all this. So there was no call for any of that. Marcia had no business to say any of that shit. And then Nahaba had no business saying any of that shit. And I fucking did that I had to try to put out some sort of fire with my fucking aunt, for Christ's sake. In fact, no, actually, fuck it. Cousin Renee told me that I should email my Aunt Linda and try to diffuse the situation because now she was involved. You know how many people were involved with all of this? And I had to be like, oh yeah, no, my best friend didn't do that. Okay, I was put in a fucking place. Oh god damn it. God, I hate those people. I really fucking do. Why do I gotta suffer yet? These fucking people are up there sucking each other off, acting like fucking retards. Why do they get everything handed to them? I don't get that shit. Where the fuck is Karma to kick them in the... Well, they're Skinners, so I guess Karma did kick them in the fucking nuts already. Yeah, Martha Skintard. That's what I'm gonna call her. Martha Skintard. Stupid fucking people, man. And again, I'm gonna harbor this hatred for them. I'm gonna harbor it. I don't give a fuck what they think. I don't give a fuck if they read that shit. Like, I don't want the Hobbit to read this. I said some horrible shit about her. I don't want to read it. Well, one of the reasons is because, you know, she's been giving me $100 for Christmas every year. She reads some of the shit that I just wrote. Now, keep in mind, I was keeping it real at the time. And you know what? These are still feelings that I still have on some level that I suppressed. You know? It is what it is. I don't know, man. There's certain etiquette and just shit you don't do. You suspect something, fine. But you don't just go running around and just gossip like that. Dude, that was fucking gossip. Like, the 4 fucking people got involved in on this, at least. And that's all that I know. There could have been more. In fact, I wouldn't even be surprised. Because there was this section in the book, and I only got 6 fucking %. God damn it. This fucking tablet, dude. I have only... There was this one section where the mailman was pissed at Jean. Because, well, Jean was telling lies, too. She got all bent out of shape and started telling lies. And then certain people, like delivery guys and certain people next door and just people that she dealt with, actually told my father, supposedly, that they were happy that Jean moved out because she was such a bitch. I wouldn't be surprised half that was the fucking Hobbit telling lies. Like, oh, Jean's a stupid bitch, blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't be surprised that was the fucking Hobbit. Because who makes that conversation? The fucking mailman's not going to say, oh, yeah, Jean was a fucking bitch, fuck her. I bet you that was the fucking Hobbits doing that shit, telling fucking lies and gossiping and bullshit. I almost guarantee you that, because it's the same fucking MO that she did right here. Oh, my God. And it was all about her, poor little baby. Then she'd get on the phone and cry to her mommy. They were mean to me, mommy. You're fucking... Oh my God, the woman's insane. The woman's psycho. And then had the nerve to fucking call the cops on me? Really? Fucking dumb bitch. If anybody should call the fucking cops, it was me on her. Fucking stupid scumbag. Dude, the whole fucking Skinner group is just nothing but scumbags. And Dale T wants to be right up there with them. Right up there with the Skinners. Up there in Skinnerville, sucking one off. I mean, seriously. How pathetic can you be? I am pathetic, make no mistake. So these people are lower than me, and that's how sad it is. But, anyways, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this clip. I don't know. Anyways, I'm done. Fuck you.